In this video, we are going to install EC2 instance and then set up OpenVPN based on this network diagram. So first of all, let's set up a security group to open those ports. Let's go to AWS Management Console. And then go to the security group page. And then we are going to create a new security group. So set the name of security group, which will be, right, so my case, page is SG VPN. And then set the description. Right, something like this. And then select the right VPC. We are going to create an inbound rule based on the network diagram, which is TCP 443 and then UDP 1194. So click the button and 443 against o.o.o.o/o. This is the first one. So second one is make sure select the UDP and then 1194 against anywhere in IPv4, right? That's it. So click the create button to create a security group. Okay, so we successfully create a security group for VPN. In terms of port 22, we already created this security group. Let's check that. When we see the external Linux, so when we click this, so port 22 is open against the o.o.o.o/o. We are going to use this security group too. The next step is we are going to create a public IP address. So let's go back to the management console. Go to the Elastic IP. At this moment, there's no Elastic IP address. So create a new one. Make sure you select the right region and then simply click allocate button. Now you have the public IP address, which is this IP address. I'm going to copy and then update the network diagram like this. So this is the public IP address we have now. Alright, so let's register this IP address to root 53 to link to this URL. Let's go to management console and then go to the root 53. Okay, so I have a one host. So click on that. And then this is my domain. So I click on this. So simply create a record. In the name field, I type OpenVPN. So URL will be openvpn.maxclick.link. And the value is the public IP address, which is this. And then without change any other option, click create button. Now you can see this record here. Okay, so now we are going to deploy the EC2 instance, but we need to decide what type of OS we are going to select. Let's check the official website and log into this page and then select the access server. Once you log in, let's go to the get access server page. And you can see the list of OS we can install the OpenVPN access server. We are going to use Amazon Linux 2 this time. So when we click on this, this is the installation step. Simply we run the 3 commands and then OpenVPN will be installed. It's very, very simple. Just for your information, check the other OS like Ubuntu. When you open the Ubuntu page, you need to select the version of the Ubuntu first and then copy those commands and then run it. And then OpenVPN will be installed. The installation is very, very simple to any of the OS. So this time we stick to Amazon Linux 2. Let's go back to the management console and open the EC2 page and then launch the new instance. Right, set the name in the tag. Right, and then select the OS is Amazon Linux. So this time, make sure you select the Amazon Linux 2. We cannot install OpenVPN to Amazon Linux 2023. So make sure you select the Amazon Linux 2. Right, so instance type, T2 micro. This is free tier eligible. And the key pair. Alright, so let's set up the network setting. Based on the network diagram, we install this EC2 instance in public subnet. So name is public A. Okay, so let's select the right VPC and subnet should be public A. So this one is not the database, not private. It has to be the public. Right, so this time just select the enable. We are going to assign elastic IP address later. And then in terms of the security group, we select the security group we just created in the previous step, which is page security group VPN. This is the first one. And also remote access, which is Linux external. Alright, so select the storage type. I prefer to select the GP3 and then launch instance. Okay, so now this EC2 instance is running. So let's check the security setting first. So we select the two security group and then we open the 443 and 1194 plus port 22 for the SSH connection. Right, so we can remote access to this machine. Okay, so at this moment, this is a public IP address. Let's set the static IP address to this EC2 instance. To do this, let's go to the Elastic IP page and then select this public IP address and then select the associate IP address. Then we are going to select the EC2 instance here. Right, simply click associate button. Right, seems to be okay. Let's check from the EC2 page. Simply update the button. Now we can see this IP address has been changed. This is the static IP address. Alright, so let's remote access to this EC2 instance. First of all, we copy this public IP address and open the terminal and then remote login from SSH connection. Username is EC2-user and the host name is IP address. Then hit enter. Alright, so now we are in this EC2 instance. Alright, so let's switch to root user. Now we are going to run the script. So let's go back to the official website of the OpenVPN and then copy this command and then paste the command. That's it. We successfully installed OpenVPN Access Server and then we get the access information here. So we are going to remote login through this information. Alright, so let me explain about this information. So I'm going to change the layout. Okay, so you can see the two URL. One is for admin, the other one is for client. So this IP address is a private IP address here. So we cannot access from the internet. So we need to replace this IP address to the public IP address. But actually we register this public IP address to the root 53. So we can actually put the URL instead of IP address. Okay, so let's start from the IP address. Simply copy this IP and open another browser. So type HTTPS and then paste this IP address and /admin. This is because you can see this HTTPS IP address and /admin. No, don't worry about this port number. It will be forwarded to here. Right? So hit enter. So this is a warning message because this website is using a self-signed certificate. In this case, just show detail and then visit website. Right? So this visit website. Okay, so now you have the login page. Username and the password is you can see here. So username is OpenVPN and the password is this. So copy the password and then type the OpenVPN. Right, so this is the username here and then paste the password and hit enter. Right, then login. Now we get to log into this page. And also we register this IP address to this URL. So copy this and then open another page and type https / and then paste it and /admin and hit enter. Right, it's the same page we can see. Actually, we already log in. So when we log out, we can see this URL here, OpenVPN max click link and admin. And then we can log in. Right? And then update password. Oh, let me try one more time. Open. And then okay, so we successfully installed OpenVPN in AWS environment. In the next video, we are going to activate the license and then configure this OpenVPN.